The city of Port Charles has weathered mob wars, serial killers, shocking betrayals, and devastating losses. Yet nothing could prepare its residents for the terrifying threat now looming over every corner of town. As Thursday's explosive episode of General Hospital unfolds, one name sends chills down the spine of everyone connected to the ongoing crisis: Sidwell. For weeks, Sidwell has operated from the shadows, quietly building power while eliminating anyone standing in his way. Most believed his reign of terror was nearing its end after multiple investigations closed in around him. But instead of surrendering, Sidwell appears ready to launch his most dangerous move yet. And according to whispers spreading through Port Charles, he has created a hit list, a deadly list. A list that may begin with one shocking victim: Britt Westbourne. Britt's recent return to Port Charles was supposed to symbolize hope. After years of heartbreak, sacrifice, and personal battles, many believed Britt deserved a fresh start. Her reunion with friends and family created emotional moments that reminded viewers why she remains one of the most beloved figures in General Hospital history. But happiness rarely lasts long in Port Charles. Britt quickly found herself entangled in the dangerous investigations surrounding Sidwell's criminal empire. What started as a simple attempt to help protect Rocco soon evolved into something much larger. Unknown to most residents, Britt may possess information capable of destroying Sidwell forever, and that's exactly why she could be marked for death. Thursday's episode begins with Britt receiving a mysterious warning. An anonymous message arrives, urging her to leave town immediately. At first, she dismisses it. Then a second warning appears. This time, the threat feels personal. Very personal. Someone knows where she is. Someone is watching. Someone wants her gone. Across town, Jason Morgan continues gathering evidence against Sidwell. For weeks, Jason has suspected that Sidwell was planning something catastrophic. Every clue pointed toward a desperate final act. However, a shocking discovery changes everything. Jason uncovers evidence suggesting Sidwell isn't simply trying to escape justice. He's eliminating witnesses, one by one. The evidence reveals multiple names, several familiar names, people who have crossed Sidwell, people who have information, people who threaten his survival. When Jason sees Britt's name connected to the investigation, his expression immediately changes. Panic sets in. Jason understands the danger better than anyone. If Sidwell truly placed Britt on his list, time may already be running out. Meanwhile, Anna Devane continues her own investigation. Anna has spent years confronting dangerous criminals, but something about Sidwell feels different. More ruthless, more unpredictable, more willing to destroy innocent lives. During Thursday's episode, Anna receives intelligence from an international source. The information leaves her horrified. According to the report, Sidwell has hired professional assassins, not local criminals, not hired thugs, professional killers, individuals trained to eliminate targets without leaving evidence behind. Anna immediately understands what this means. Sidwell isn't bluffing. He's preparing for war, and Britt could be the first casualty. As adults race to stop Sidwell, another tragedy begins unfolding elsewhere. Rocco remains haunted by recent events. Despite everyone's efforts to protect him, he continues searching for answers on his own. Unfortunately, his curiosity places him directly in harm's way. Thursday's episode features several tense scenes involving Rocco following clues connected to Britt's investigation. What he doesn't realize is that someone else is tracking those same clues. Someone connected to Sidwell. As the gap between hunter and prey narrows, viewers will find themselves holding their breath. Could Rocco accidentally become collateral damage? Or worse, could he witness something that changes his life forever? Elsewhere, Carly Corintho Spencer finds herself pulled into the growing crisis. Carly has always trusted her instincts, and recently those instincts have been screaming that something terrible is about to happen. Her fears become reality when she receives alarming information regarding Britt. Sources suggest Carly learns about the hit list before most of Port Charles. The revelation leaves her shaken. Despite past conflicts with Britt, Carly recognizes the enormous danger facing her. More importantly, she understands how many lives could be affected if Sidwell succeeds. For Carly, this becomes more than another criminal investigation. it becomes personal. And once Carly takes something personally, she rarely backs down. No discussion of danger in Port Charles would be complete without Sonny Corinthos. The Mob King has been watching Sidwell carefully. He knows exactly how ruthless the man can be. However, even Sonny may underestimate the threat. Thursday's episode reportedly features a dramatic confrontation between Sonny and several individuals connected to Sidwell's organization. The encounter confirms one terrifying reality. Sidwell isn't running, he's fighting back. And he's willing to spill blood to protect himself. When Sonny eventually learns Britt may be targeted, he realizes the situation has escalated beyond anyone's expectations. A dangerous decision follows, one that could trigger an all-out war. As warnings continue piling up, Britt faces an impossible dilemma: stay and fight, or leave Port Charles forever. Friends beg her to disappear. Jason urges caution. Anna recommends protection. But Britt has never been someone who runs from danger, especially when innocent people remain at risk. In a powerful emotional sequence, Britt reportedly confides in someone close to her. She admits she's frightened. She admits she doesn't know whether she'll survive. Yet she also makes it clear she refuses to abandon those she loves. The moment highlights everything fans admire about Britt: her courage, her loyalty, her willingness to sacrifice herself for others. Unfortunately, those qualities may also place her directly in the assassin's crosshairs. Perhaps the most chilling moments of Thursday's episode involve the arrival of Sidwell's alleged hitman. Viewers reportedly see a mysterious figure entering Port Charles. The individual remains unidentified. No name, no history, no explanation, only purpose. The assassin receives instructions and begins surveillance. Several familiar locations appear connected to the operation. One of those locations? A place Britt visits regularly. As suspense builds, every scene becomes increasingly nerve-wracking. Every knock on a door, every unexpected phone call, every stranger in the background. Nothing feels safe anymore. Lulu Spencer finds herself increasingly concerned about Rocco and Britt. Her maternal instincts tell her something is wrong, very wrong. When Rocco begins acting suspiciously, Lulu launches her own search for answers. What she discovers may connect directly to Sidwell's broader plan. More importantly, Lulu realizes her son could be in immediate danger. The realization sparks a desperate race against time, a race that may intersect with Britt's fate in shocking ways. By the second half of the episode, multiple storylines begin colliding. Jason tracks the assassin. Anna coordinates with law enforcement. Sonny mobilizes resources. Carly issues warnings. Meanwhile, Britt unknowingly walks toward a carefully designed trap. The setup is brilliant, terrifying, and almost impossible to detect. Every clue points toward a devastating confrontation. The question isn't whether violence will occur. The question is who survives. Promotional speculation surrounding Thursday's episode centers around one horrifying possibility. Could Britt actually become Sidwell's first successful target? The evidence appears overwhelming. She's gathering information. She's protecting witnesses. She's exposing secrets. She's standing directly in Sidwell's path. Everything points toward danger. Yet longtime General Hospital fans understand one important rule: nothing is ever exactly what it seems. Could Britt's apparent death be staged? Could another character intervene? Could someone else become the tragic victim instead? Those questions fuel intense speculation heading into the episode. As Thursday's dramatic hour approaches its conclusion, nearly every major character becomes connected to the crisis. Jason races against time. Anna hunts a killer. Sonny prepares retaliation. Carly refuses to stay silent. Lulu fights to protect her son. And Britt stands at the center of the storm. The emotional stakes have rarely felt higher. Every decision matters. Every second counts. Every mistake could prove fatal. If early spoilers prove accurate, viewers should prepare for one of the biggest cliffhangers of 2026. The final moments reportedly feature chaos erupting during a tense confrontation. A weapon appears. A shot is fired. Someone collapses. Screams echo through the night. And then, the screen fades to black. No confirmation, no answers, only panic. Was Britt the victim? Did Jason arrive too late? Did Sidwell finally succeed? Or is an even bigger twist waiting around the corner? One thing seems certain. Port Charles will never be the same after this explosive chapter. As Sidwell's alleged hit list begins claiming targets, alliances will be tested, secrets will be exposed, and lives will hang in the balance. Whether Britt becomes the first casualty or somehow escapes the assassin's reach, Thursday's General Hospital promises suspense, heartbreak, and shocking twists from beginning to end. The war against Sidwell has officially begun, and nobody is safe.